where my colleague Annika Larsen is standing by in conversation with a spokesperson from the Presidency amid swirling speculation today that an announcement at some point is due on the future of the Finance Minister and Nene. Annika, good afternoon to you. Where do we stand this lunchtime?
Ms. Diko, should we stand by for this evening for an announcement from the President?
Well, when the President said imminent and he said urgent, I would not rule out the possibility of today. However, I don't have a mandate to say please stand by.
Do you know whether the Finance Minister has in fact gone to the IMF in Indonesia?
My understanding is that the Finance Minister has not gone to Indonesia. We'd probably need the Treasury to confirm that. I understand that the DG of the department is also an alternate for that particular meeting who has travelled, but we'd need a Treasury to confirm that one.
Has Minister Nene offered his resignation to the President?
Well, the President has not yet taken the nation into confidence around the detail of the correspondence between him and Minister Nene. So I'm sure when he makes that announcement, he will be able to answer those particular questions comprehensively.
Has BC Jonas been approached to be the new Minister of Finance?
Minister Nene is the Minister of Finance, and up until the President exercises his prerogative to decide otherwise, we would not be in a position to speak to that.
Ms. Diko, what about a cabinet reshuffle? Would that be coming up this week at all?
Well, we do appreciate, obviously, that such speculation would arise, especially given the unfortunate passing of Minister Edna Molewa. President Ramaphosa, though, has not indicated at this point whether he'll be reshuffling cabinet or not. It is really 4 months to the election, and it's his prerogative whether he chooses to do so or not, but he's not given any indication that he'll be doing that anytime soon.
Just one last confirmation. Did you in fact say that Minister Nene will deliver the mini-budget on the 24th of October?
I said the Minister of Finance will deliver the medium-term budget policy statement.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I hear you you're saying that the President still has to take a decision, but about the concern, the fact that Nene apologized and he lied, is this a cause of concern to the President? It's
a very big cause of concern to the President. You know, the President appreciates that the Zondo Commission is still ongoing. It must be given space to complete its work. It must be able to make findings in terms of the mandate that it was given, which is to really investigate the nature and scope of state capture and to make recommendations in terms of the way forward. But as those processes unfold, he is obviously concerned about the issues that come up, and he would want, also evidence of wrongdoing, coming from that particular commission.
Should the President take a decision to appoint a new finance minister? Is it going to come from cabinet? Is it going to be recycling? Is there somebody who is the right person who can maybe take over if Nene is removed?
I think you're reaching Mercedes. But we have no doubt that there are a lot of capable South Africans who would be able to diligently carry out the work of a finance minister if the President was to take a decision that he would like to replace Minister Nene. We will await the President's announcement in that regard, whether indeed he's making such a replacement or once again reconfirming his confidence in the work that Minister Nene continues to do.
Ms. Diko, sorry, last question. Did the President know before he appointed Minister Nene as Finance Minister that Minister Nene had in fact visited the Guptas at their home and at their offices on several occasions?
Well, Annika, the President has not made, such a confirmation to us, so we would not know. I think that, while the President is not compelled to speak to the reasons for any decision that he would take as it relates to how he composes his cabinet, I'm sure if he makes an announcement, he'll also let us know what he did know and what he did not know.
Will the President be here tomorrow in Cape Town, or is he going to Pretoria?
He's attending cabinet here tomorrow, so he will be here.
Thank you so much, Ms. Diko.
We're likely to see a cabinet announcement then?
In terms of?
Are they likely to discuss?
No, if there were to be changes in the executive, that would not be a cabinet announcement. It would be the President exercising, his executive power to make changes in the executive.
Okay, and even that cabinet, you can't discuss other ministers?
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Paul Vecchiara from Bloomberg. When is Cabinet due to get a briefing on what's going to be in the NTV case? It will be this Cabinet meeting or one? Because they have to do it quite soon.
Yes, I think there has been ongoing discussions in Cabinet, for example, around issues of the stimulus package. I don't have a mandate to speak for Cabinet, but I know that, for example, the stimulus package and how that would be composed and the changes that would be required in terms of budget policy have been discussed in Cabinet, so it could be an ongoing issue.
And then finally, do you know if the President has received a list of possible names of possible, and would he be looking towards appointing a woman as a finance minister?
The President has not yet indicated that there's a vacancy in the finance ministry, so but we would not be able to speak on that.
Well handled, Khusela. So you wouldn't have a problem with us standing here for the next 24 hours just in case something happened?
Even if I did, you would do it anyway.
You're right.